we are going to walk through an example of how to use a list in Python. Lists in Python are similar to arrays in other languages. So if you've worked with an array before, list is the same concept. You have one variable with these multiple slots that can hold multiple pieces of information. So let's do a list that is, how about of cities that I would like to visit? So we'll do a comment. So we'll do a list of cities I would like to visit. So we need to come up with a name for our list. How about cities equals square brackets, and then in double quotes, city number 1, how about Paris? City number 2, Tokyo. City number 3, New York. Just make sure you have double quotes around your string values in the list and that you have a comma between each one. So just kind of like this. And then we'll finish it off with Barcelona. Obviously, I could add many more cities to this list, but for the purposes of this example, we'll just stop right here. And then we'll do 2 ways to loop through. The first way I'm going to show you is the easiest. It's the most commonly used one. It's good to know about the second one, though you may not use it quite as much. So we'll loop through these cities to display them. So we'll use the for keyword, and then we'll come up with a variable that's going to refer to each city. So city would be a good name for that. In keyword there, and then the name of our list. So cities, and then the colon, making sure that our code inside this for loop is indented so that it will run properly when we want it to. We'll do a comment, so print out the city names. And then we'll do another, make sure it's indented. We use the print command, and then we will say in double quotes, city colon, and then outside of there, we'll do a comma, and then we'll grab our city variable, and then we will test this, make sure that we get a list of 5 cities when we run it. So we'll run, and there's our list of 5 cities, just exactly what we would expect. So now I'll show you the other way that you could loop through the cities and show them using range. So loop through the cities and print using range. So we'll do another for loop. We'll do a counter variable this time. I is the most commonly used counter variable name, but you don't have to use I. You could use something else. And then the keyword in and the keyword range. And that will expect a number to be passed into it in those parentheses. And the number we're going to pass in is the length of cities. So it's like how many cities are in this list, with the answers 5, which we know, and Python will calculate that for us. So we'll use len, another set of parentheses, and then we'll pass in the name of our list, and then we'll do colon, and then our print statement will look similar. It's not exactly the same, but I'll copy lines 6 and 7 just for simplicity, and then I will change one thing. I'll add in range here so we can see the different output for our cities, just to make sure that we see exactly what's going on. And then instead of using that city variable, it only belongs to the for loop that we declared on line 5. We will use the cities list here, and then we'll use the index that lines up with our counter variable. So we'll do our square brackets, and then I, which is this variable that we declared there, on line 10. So now when we run this, it should give us the list printed out twice. So the first time, just the city name with the city text, and the second time we added in the word range just to show which one is which. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.